All right. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Just My Two Cents. Yo, I am super excited to be having a live stream with you all tonight. Oh my gosh, this seems like almost a dream come true. But with that being said, I do want to go ahead and jump right into the call in show. So I see right now, we don't have a lot of people on the live stream yet, but don't worry, we will either have a lot in the playback or we'll have some people hopefully in our upcoming live streams. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, first off, I do want to say thank you to everybody who has helped us get to 100 subscribers. Thank you all so, so much. This would not have happened without you all taking the time to watch the videos and also subscribe to the channel. So, thank you for doing that. Also, with that being said, I do want to let you all know that we are really trying to grow the channel. So if you are one of those individuals who have been watching the videos, make sure that you go ahead and you smash that subscribe button so that you can get all the notifications as to when we go live, as also, when we put out new videos on the channel. Now, for you all helping the channel get to 100 subscribers, I do want to go ahead and do something special for you all, which includes having our first live stream. And with this live stream, you will have the opportunity to call in and have your different reviews of not only streaming services, but also different companies as well as customer service or whatever you all want to review. So you will have that opportunity tonight. But just like anything, there are some rules that kind of go in with this. So the rules include, make sure that you're being respectful of the companies, that you aren't necessarily slandering them in any type of way. Just tell your truth, tell what happened to you. If the product or the service or the customer service was great, if it wasn't great, just give an honest review of it. Also, with that being said, make sure that you try not to use any foul language. I know I don't want to infringe upon anybody's freedom of speech, but try to make sure that, we're being respectful with our language. Also making sure that you don't troll too. So with all of those rules out of the way, all you have to do is just call into the show. Once you call into the show, you know, um, you have opportunity to say whatever you want about or give a review of it, and then from there, you'll be able to just share um, your review. And like I say, it can review a streaming service, a product, a company, customer service, whatever you want to talk about. So let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat for you all to, come on in so we can start this. And all you have to do is just click the link and then you'll be put into the queue and I can bring you all in. But while I am waiting for you all to come on in, let's go ahead and talk about some of the recent, um, I guess, reviews that I have for you all that might not necessarily fill up the entire video, but that can probably be a part of this live stream because these are my reviews. So the first one I want to talk about is Peacock. So if you remember about a week ago, I put out a video giving a review about Peacock. And I told you that Peacock was one of those broadcasting streaming services that really was for people who didn't have Netflix, Hulu, and as I stated in the video, was probably for people who was low on funds or did not have the extra money to go towards a streaming service. Well, that I still feel like that. Like that is not a lie. I still feel like that. However, I am noticing, or I have noticed, or seen different commercials where Peacock is kind of doing what some other streaming services are doing. So Peacock currently has something to where they have, I think it's Baby Boss. I don't know if it's number like 2, 3, 4, or whatever Baby Boss number it is now, but they're having like Baby Boss on their streaming platform where you can watch it on the streaming platform the day it comes out, or you can go into the movies and watch it. And I'm really interested to see if they will charge additional for people to watch this particular movie, or if they will, if you have paid for the premium version, because I'm pretty sure it probably will be with the premium version. If you pay for the premium version, will it be one of those where you will have to, um, you know, it'll already be with your particular, I guess, membership or your streaming package when you already buy it. So I'm really interested to see that, because one thing I've noticed, kind of moving on to the next topic, is that a lot of these streaming services, they are starting to do some, I'm not going to say shady things, but it's my opinion, shady things, where you pay for the streaming service, but when it comes down to a movie or like a special broadcast or something, you have to pay extra for it. And I don't know how to put this. I really don't think that it's something that they should do. And I think they shouldn't necessarily do that simply because, first off, if I'm paying for a streaming service, then whatever you put out on that platform, I should have access to. Whether is, like how Netflix, they'll have like these exclusives that's only on Netflix. Okay, well, if I have your streaming service, then I feel like in order for somebody else to watch it, they will only have to have Netflix, right? So I think Netflix does a really good job with that. Or you can be like Hulu. Hulu already tells you that you're going to get a certain amount for free. And then if you want to get certain content or certain channels that you want to watch, then you have to have the live version. So something like that, where you have a lot of good content to start with, and then you have that. But a lot of things, such as Disney Plus, Disney Plus, they have Mulan come out. They have some other really awesome movies coming out. And right now I'm sitting here like, yo, like, these movies are great, but I don't think I'm about to sit here and pay like an additional like $30 for a movie. I know if you probably have a family or something, then that might be a steal for you. But me as a single person, I'm not about to sit here and pay $30 to watch a movie. And then, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. But I've seen a lot of streaming services begin to do that. Um, so I really feel like a lot of these streaming services are definitely double dipping with doing this. Not only do I feel like that they're double dipping, but I also feel like, it's kind of becoming a little bit like cable services in a sense, to where these cable services, they will give you something, but then on the back end, they kind of hike up the prices, right? So that's very interesting too. Now, another thing that I recently tried was BET Plus. I happened to see, I was on Instagram. Of course, Instagram gets everybody with these different commercials and these different previews. Was simply a movie that BET Plus only had on their platform. So I did the 7-day free trial, but I forgot to cancel it earlier this week. So they got me for another month. But best believe when I get off of here, I'm going to go and cancel it because I just remembered. But BET Plus, I definitely think if you have seen it, it's definitely worth getting. They have a lot of exclusive content on there. They do have a lot of content that you can replay. I enjoyed BET Plus. If I was into more of the shows on there, I would definitely keep it. But I do think if you're interested in it, if those are your type of movies, it's definitely worth the amount that they're charging. And like I said, they always added something to it. So definitely a big shout out to BET Plus, because at first when BET Plus came out, I wasn't sure about it, because I'm like, what kind of content, and I'm not being shady when I say this about BET at all. But I grew up during the 106 and Park phase. And that's when BET was jumping, where you wouldn't even turn the channel from BET because, 106 and Park, then they had, I forget what came on after 106 and Park. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. But I remember 106 and Park and all those other movies that they used to play used to be like everything. And I would never change my channel from BET, especially when they had like the behind the scenes when you could see like how they did the music videos and all that good stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. But then it got to a point to where they were like playing movies like back to back. I remember one time, it wouldn't be anything for, I'm not gonna say what movie it is, but it's certain movies that at a particular time BET would like play it one day, play another movie, and then like maybe a day or two later play that same movie and have it in heavy rotation, especially on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and sometimes going into Monday morning. And I'm like, what are you doing? And so I thought that BET Plus was going to be something similar to that, but it really wasn't. So like I said, I feel like they have some really cool content on there, a lot of content that relates to all generations. So definitely check it out. You can get a 7-day free trial and remember to cancel it, unlike I did. But I will be canceling BET Plus because I watch pretty much everything I want to watch on it, but I do think it's worth it if you like that type of content that they have. Now, with that also being said, let's get into another type of streaming service. And this isn't necessarily a streaming service, but this is like a conglomerate of streaming services like coming together. And the streaming service that's coming together is Apple TV. Actually, before we get there, I did promise one of my subscribers that I would do a quick ADT update. So with this ADT update, we were talking about something pertaining to the cameras. So with ADT, I'm happy with the service. I enjoy ADT. I think ADT is a good trusted service, as I put in my review. However, the camera that ADT got or has or whatever, y'all, I don't know what's happening with this camera because with this ADT camera, it works when it want to work. I'll put it like that. It works when it want to work. So if I had to go all the way back to when I first moved and I was getting my camera installed or the cameras installed in my house, I would probably go for an Arlo or a Ring or something like that because the ADT camera that they give you, it works when it want to work. That's the complete honest truth. I remember about 2 weeks ago, the last time when I was checking the app to like look at the camera and stuff, it said Tuesday and they gave the date. And then I checked it maybe like a day or two later, and then it said Tuesday. And I'm like, wait, what's going on with this camera? Because it says that it has updated since Tuesday. And then like a week later, I checked again and it said that it hadn't updated since Tuesday. And of course, you don't know who to call because you call people and, oh, well, we see that X, Y, and Z put it in, so you have to contact them, or we don't know, we have to open up a case about this and open up a case about that. So it kind of gets into, making sure that it's actually ADT coming out to service you, and not necessarily a third party vendor so that you can have that information. Now, with all of that being said, would I recommend an ADT camera? The only good thing about it would definitely be the fact that ADT is the one that has all the information. So if you ever had to pull the files, they would be able to go back and pull it for you. However, if I had to have like a Arlo or maybe a Ring, I would probably get that instead because it's constant surveillance. You don't necessarily have to have somebody else looking out for it and having the system and stuff kind of process it for you. And I do know people that do have Arlo, and with their particular system, they can watch it all day if they want to. Now, it will drain the battery. It will drain the battery if you do have Arlo, if you watch it constantly, but you can watch it whenever you want to, and it does save the videos from what it takes. So you can do what you want with that information. Now, getting back to the streaming services. So with Apple TV, there are a lot of changes that's coming up. So if you happen to catch the Apple, I guess, what would you call it? Like the Apple feature that they have, maybe what, twice, 3 times a year. I don't know, something like that. If you into Apple, you know what I'm talking about. So with the Apple showcase that they just had, they announced that Apple will be partnering with different live streaming companies so that you can like watch different TV shows and movies with your friends. Now, to me, that is a complete game changer simply because like imagine if you are in a long distance relationship with somebody and y'all decide that y'all aren't trying to come see each other that weekend, but y'all still want to do something. Y'all can definitely watch a movie together and have popcorn. Y'all can watch it together and it not be awkward on FaceTime or anything. Not only that, but if you want to have, especially now that we're in the midst of a pandemic and you might not want to have all your friends or family come over to watch a movie that everybody might be anticipating to watch, then y'all can watch that on FaceTime or however they plan to set it up. I'm not sure. I didn't get into all of those, but I thought that was cool. And especially, I think they're supposed to be partnering with Hulu. I think it's Disney Plus, as well as a couple other streaming services. And I mean, to me, that is awesome right there because I feel like what that is going to end up doing is changing the streaming service game completely, especially how we interact with different people. So that's definitely something to be on the lookout for. And also, the last update that I do have for you all is that Philo is basically, raising their prices just a little bit. Now, they will still have the $20 option, which is pretty much what you have now, but they will be tweaking their services and their offerings just for a little bit. So, the services that they will have is basically you can pay $25 for everything that you get on Follow now, but you will get unlimited DVR. So basically, with a $20 package, you will have everything you have with Follow right now, but you will get only 30 days of DVR. However, if you decide that you want to upgrade to the $25 package, then you will have Follow, everything that you get now with Follow, and then you will get unlimited DVR. And you will be able to watch it either the month that you recorded on there, or you can watch it 5 months down the road, whatever you decide. So those would be the options. I think I said that right. If you have the $20 package, you get everything with Follow except for you have 30 days to watch whatever you have in your DVR. However, if you have the $25 package, you have everything with Follow plus you can get unlimited DVR. So, and you get to watch it whenever you want to watch it. So you can watch it this month and then save it again and watch it maybe a month or two or three or four or five or six or seven down the road. So it's whatever you decide. Now, the only thing with this, which I was kind of side eyeing Follow a little bit, was the fact that with this particular package, it stated, because I clicked on it, I didn't get it, but I did click on it to see like what it would look like. So with this particular package, if you get the $25 Follow package, then basically you cannot get the $20 package. So what it told me, and I might have to do a separate video about this to insert the screenshots, but what it told me was basically that um it told me that I wouldn't be able to downgrade to the $20 package. So kind of like with Peacock, and I guess shout out to Peacock for allowing people to do this. But with Peacock, you can get the $4.99 package, or I think what's the other one? I think it's like $9.99 package or whatever, how much ever it is. So you can get either or, and then you can jump back down if you don't want that right at any time. Also, if you have like Hulu, you can have Hulu Live, and then you decide, hey, I don't want to pay all this, or I don't want all these channels, or whatever, because of whatever reason, then you can jump back down. But with Follow, once you get the $25 package, then that's pretty much it until you decide to get, I guess, another email address or you decide to cancel, whatever. And I thought that was like a little iffy because I'm like, Follow, like, give people the option just to go back to $20 if they decide that they don't want all that. But that's just me. That's just me, and that's just my little 2 cents about all of it. So, with that being said, I don't see anyone in the queue. So, we can definitely, do this again when we have people who are in the queue, who want to come in and give their review on things. I do want to make sure that I give you all this opportunity because a call-in show is always fun. It's always, great to get other people's perspectives, other people experiences on them being able to try different products. Let us know if the products are worth it or not, because a lot of times people will try things and they know that other people should not waste their money on it, or they need to be aware of certain things. And that's why I want to create this channel. And that's why I wanted to make sure that we have the opportunity to have these live streams. Because if you can save somebody else some money, if you can save somebody else, you know, the pain and suffering of dealing with some of these companies, some of these live streams, or buying some of these products, then let us know. Let us know by either dropping down in the comments, or either when we have these live streams, make sure that just come on here and share your experience. You don't have to get on the camera. You don't have to get on here long, but if you do have an experience to share, make sure. And I'm pretty sure we all do, because we know how people how they carry on with the ons and ons. So, with that being said, I don't see anybody in the queue. So, we'll go ahead and conclude the live stream now. So, as you can see on the screen, make sure that you like, that you share, and that you subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next live stream. Let me know what day and time works best for you all, and I'll try to make sure I fit it within my schedule. Until next time, make sure that you all stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. All right, see you later. Bye.